life. Okay. Oh. Connecting streams of what the Instagram was. And I'm here. Hi guys, welcome. This is Joshua and this is JC Consult. Guys, I'm sorry for being late. I think I'm 30 minutes late and I'm seeing two people on the live stream. So because I said in my previous video that I want to give a 10,000 subscribers, what do you call it? Offer. So the two people who joined initially, if let me put the link in the comment section. It shows that I was 30 minutes late, but these two guys, they did not give up because they have a dream to study in the US. So they did not give up and they were here waiting for me. So the two guys who are on the waiting list send me a message, join me. If you guys are applying for spring 2025 or fall 2025, one of you guys, I'm going to assist you apply to 4 schools for free. I'm going to help you apply for scholarship for free. It's part of my it's part of my 10,000 subscribers giveaway. I want to take the opportunity to help one of you guys apply to schools for free, apply for scholarship for free. I'll be sharing my screen as I'll be applying to that 4 schools to let others also enjoy, because there's one of the peculiar things or the most important things when it comes to this school application is what? Scholarship. When it comes to this application is what? Scholarship. I put a link in the comment section so the two guys who are on the waiting list join me live and let's talk. So one of the most important things, guys, I'm sweating. I had to even put on my AC. I was doing other stuff. I was running errands. It was not easy, Charlie. I'm praying God even the 24 hours. I'm praying God can increase 24 hours. 24 hours is not even enough for me. I've been very, very busy. But once I schedule an appointment, I'll make sure I attend it. I will not go to disappoint. Once I make an appointment, I don't want to disappoint my fans, my subscribers, my viewers. So that's why Benedict Jr. I was here. So if you just join me, come live and let's talk. So today's topic is gonna be, I'm just going straight to the topic. Today's topic is gonna be who is your sponsor? So let me briefly talk about today's topic, then we can dive into the what do you call it? The live session. We can dive into the live session. So who is your sponsor? Who is your sponsor? You see, as I said earlier, getting scholarships is one of the most important things when it comes to this school application. Getting scholarships. Getting scholarship is very important. So if you're not having scholarship, that's why fully funded scholarship, when somebody is fully funded, they don't need any sponsor. If somebody is fully funded, they don't need any sponsor. Why? Because they don't need a sponsor because the school is taking care of everything. And at the end of the day, some of the schools, they even go ahead and what? Is this AC really working? I'm still feeling hot. Guys, it's not easy. You see, fully funded scholarships, they don't what? They don't need any sponsor because the school is sponsoring them with their full tuition or their cost of attendance. And some of the schools will go ahead and give them what? Some of the schools will go ahead and even give them stipends. Stipends are money the school would send into your account aside covering your full tuition, living expenses, health insurance, and also they'll give you like $1,000 or $1,500, and especially with the PhDs, some are getting $2,000 or $2,500 for only stipends. You understand? Yeah, they'll put in the account for you to chop for free, just because when you were studying for your undergraduate education, you study so hard. In life, time is money. That is why I'm saying that 24 hours is not enough for me. Why? if your parents send you to school, you need to study well. Your parents are investing money. They are investing into your future. So it's up to you, the student, to go to school and study hard. But some of you go to school and take boyfriend, girlfriend, and your boyfriend will break up with you, and you'll be brokenhearted, and it will affect your academics.
Yeah.
You understand? So at the end of the day,
Okay.
you not graduate with a good grade. And if you not graduate with a good grade, you will struggle. That's what I went through. I really struggled to get what? A fully funded school, because I graduated with a low GPA. Because for me, I'm from Kumasi, and Kumasi, we are hustlers. I took responsibilities of my own life at a tender age. I was hustling, I was selling products, even at the university. So it affected my academics. You understand? So I graduated a low GPA. So universities in the US will reward you with scholarship or fully funded when you graduate with a good grade, let's say first class or second class upper. I'm not saying there's a third class or second class lower. You cannot get scholarship fully funded. It's possible, but it's going to be difficult. So if you find a situation where you are not getting fully funded scholarship, that is when you need a sponsor. That is when you need a sponsor. And if you will be approved for, if you have a deficit, you can only be approved when you are able to convince the visa officer on how you are going to pay for your deficit. And that is why the question will come in: who is your sponsor, or how are you going to pay for your deficit? So if you are going to the interview with a deficit, whether huge or low, if you are not able to convince the visa officer on how you are going to pay the deficit, if you are not sounding convincing enough, the visa officer will deny you. Yes, the visa officer will deny you. You understand? The visa officer will deny you. That is why JC Consults, we are here to assist you with the kind of story you're going to build up. So that if you have those online, all my viewers, I know after this live stream, I know some of you watch it after this live stream. So all the guys who are having deficit, so you are planning to go to the interview, you need to be able to convince this officer with a good story. Who is your sponsor? My mother. Who is your sponsor? My father, my uncle. And you are done. You are not sounding convincing enough. Tell this officer who is your sponsor. How are you going to pay for deficit? My mother will pay. And you are done. This officer will not be convinced enough to approve you that visa. And that is why I always make time every day. Yesterday, I was chilling. That's why I couldn't come, please. Yesterday, guys, it's not easy working, doing other stuff, making YouTube videos, coming live. And I'm somebody growing up. I like chilling. You understand? For me, I like chilling. Life is short. I like chilling. So when I become so busy doing the same things, I become depressed. So this week I was depressed. I think what was Tuesday, I was depressed. So I need to make time and go. So yesterday I went to the beach to chill. That's why I couldn't come live. So just pardon me. Sometimes I have to, even maybe today after this live stream, I want to still go to the beach. I want to make time for myself and relax myself so that I can be in this study abroad journey and help as many people that I can. Yeah, so that's why yesterday you didn't see me live, but today I'm here. Tomorrow too, I'm gonna be here. So yeah, so that's why we are here, to assist you build a very good story on how you're going to pay for your deficit. So let's start. For me, when I went for the interview, the visa officer did not ask me why, because I had a full tuition waiver. I was not going to pay fees. So the visa officer did not worry herself to ask me, because the only thing I was left with tuition, living expenses, and health insurance. And for me, when I travel, I don't get sick. Yes, when I travel, my only disease is malaria. So when I travel, I don't get sick. Yes, because I initially I traveled to Cyprus, which is at least close to Europe. It's close to Turkey as well. And 1.5 years I spent there, I'm not fall sick. Well, my only sickness is malaria. So when I travel, I don't get sick. So health insurance, I don't even need it. Number two, this officer knows that America is either cold or hot. Right now, it's very hot. That's why I'm sweating. There's no you can sleep outside. It's not possible. So this officer knows that for accommodation, you definitely find a place to stay. So she now asked me how I was going to pay for my health. And we booked my school like this. The professors will give you a PDF. We have a portal. Professors will give you, and there's a library where you can get books to study. You understand? So for books, it's not a problem. Accommodation, you figure it yourself. So visa officers are particular about what? Your tuition. That is the school fees. That was important to them because they know that the living expenses and other stuff, you figure that one out. So when I went for the interview and I was not paying tuition, they did not ask me how I was going to pay for the deficit. But if you have a high deficit, which is the tuition, then visa officer will ask you how you are going to what? Pay for your deficit. So this is how you're going to what? Put your story. First of all, if you have scholarship, you need to tell visa officer, I have been awarded $4,000 scholarship. So or 10,000, you need to tell the visa officer that you know what you're about. The interview came, you are fully prepared. Or JC Consult had prepared you enough to face them. So first of all, you let the visa officer know that you've been awarded a scholarship of $7,000. Please, when you are speaking in, especially, you see, many students, I remember I interviewed one of the students. How are you going to pay for? My husband will pay. One lady came yesterday, 2 days ago. How are you going to pay your deficit? She said, my husband. And that was it. If you do that, your visa officer will deny you. First of all, talk about the scholarship you got. Well, I remember this morning, I got a message and somebody was asking me, how did they calculate for deficit? Deficit is equal to, please get a pen and paper. Deficit is equal to your cost of attendance minus your scholarship. Your deficit is equal to cost of attendance minus scholarship. And the cost of attendance is equal to what? Cost of attendance alone is equal to what? Your tuition, books, stationery, living expenses, health insurance. These together form what? Your cost of attendance. That is what on your I-20, the cost of attendance would be at one side, and they'll bring the total. Your tuition, books, stationery, living expenses, then the total will be less than $46,000. Then you come to the right side, scholarship, personal funding, or family funds. That is your side. It will come also at the right side. That is how. So if you got scholarship, it's going to be there. Scholarship, merit scholarship. If you are going to add your personal statement, if you go personal, $4,000. And if you have a sponsor, let's say your family is sponsoring you, then that one will be at the right side. You get it? So if you're responding to who is going to pay for your deficit or who is your sponsor, and you got a little scholarship, let the visa know that you've been awarded what $12,000 scholarship. And my deficit of, please, the deficit, do that calculation and know your deficit. Let the visa officer now know that you know what you're about. You know the amount of money you're going to pay once you get to the what? You get to the US. You understand? Let the visa officer know. You understand? So my deficit of $20,000 will be catered for or will be paid for by my father, my mother, my auntie, my uncle, my stepbrother. Then you put it there. Whoever will pay you. My stepbrother, who is in the person of, because the bank statement you are going with, the name is on the what? The name on the bank statement. That's what you need to tell the visa officer. In the person of my father, who is Mr. Yabuache. You understand? Mr. Yabuache. Then you now, as you mentioned, the person is going to sponsor you. Then you mention the person's name. Then you talk about what the person does. Mr. Yabuache, who is your father or your uncle, your auntie? What does that person do? Which business are they do? Why does the person work? Then you not tell the visa officer, oh, Mr. Yabuache, who is my dad, is currently working with Ministry of Health. Is now working with what? Working with Anglo Gold Ashanti. And in that Anglo Gold Ashanti, he acts as the managing director. You understand? He acts as the managing director, and he makes an annual income of what? $100,000. That is his annual income. Or my father, who owns or the CEO of what? This real estate company or this farming. Who you understand? He imports or exports. He imports or he exports agricultural products like what? You mentioned it. Fertilizers, agrochemicals, this and that. And he makes an annual income of what? $100,000. So somebody who makes $100,000 a year will be able to pay your $20,000 a year as your deficit. Well, if he pays that, he'll be left with what, $80,000 to run his business. If your deficit is $20,000 and your sponsor earns annual income of $40,000, so that means if your sponsor pays your tuition a year, he'll be left with just 20. And visa officer will deny you. People go to the interview, they'll come back, write transcript, and make the visa officer the bad person. I'll always say this: when the visa officers are there to give you the visa, so if you are being denied, the fault is you. You are the one who did not build a very strong story, or you are the one who are not able, or you didn't sound, you are not convincing enough for the visa officer to approve your visa. I hope you understand. Then after you tell the visa officer about the kind of business your sponsor does and how they earn annually, then you now conclude about why this person will sponsor you. My father, in the person of Yabuachi, will sponsor me to further my education in the US because he believes in my aspiration and career goals. He believes in what? My aspiration and career goals. Mr. Yabuachi, who is my dad, sponsored me during my senior high school or undergraduate education for what? 4 years. So if somebody has been able to pay your 4 years undergraduate, that means he will be able to what? Pay for what? Your master's degree in the US or your undergraduate degree. You understand? You need to build a connection. How are you connected to the person? That's why this person will be willing to pay. You see the mistakes most of us do. You are not, so don't let the visa officer ask you, why will Mr. Bwati sponsor you? No. Let the visa officer know that you've done your homework and you know what you are talking about. You understand? So Mr. Bwati believes I have shared my career goals and aspirations with my dad in the person of Mr. Yabuachi, and he believes in what? My career goals and aspirations. He took care of me during my undergraduate studies, and he's willing to what? Also pay my tuition or cost of attendance during my master's degree. And this is his bank statement to support. Can I show it to you? Or you can also say that my uncle, in the person of what? Mr. Kofi Bwache, Mr. Kofi Edu will be willing to sponsor me because my mother took care of Mr. Edu. He was my mother's younger brother. So in a way to show appreciation, Mr. Yawedu or Mr. Kojuanchi is sponsoring me in a form to show appreciation to my parent or my mother. He is willing to sponsor me because what? He also sponsored my what? Undergraduate education. So he is willing to what? Pay my graduate education because he believes in my what? My career goals and aspirations. Or you've shared your dreams of becoming a medical doctor with him and he believes in you. That is why, you see how you're going to, you see, let the story touch the visa officer. It's like going to what? Going to show interest in a woman. If you're going to show interest in a woman and your rap is not nice, the woman will not accept the proposal. You understand? So you need to build a very great story for a woman to show love to you or what? Be attracted to you. And that is the same way you need to do for at the embassy. So men, the the communication skills you are used to be, how you're able to what? Attract a woman to show love to you. That is the same way you need to job the visa officer. Make your sponsor a great man. Make your sponsor a great man. That's why I always say that even if you are lying, even if your sponsor is not even into real estate, how you are saying it and how bold you are saying it, visa officer will believe you. You understand? Let the sponsor know that your sponsor, he's rich in Ghana. He has millions of dollars. He has thousands of dollars. And he'll be able to what? Sponsor you. Don't go and be timid. Who is your sponsor? My uncle will be sponsoring me. You're timid. If you're timid, you will not be sound convincing. You understand? I've seen situations where women will be like, I like this guy because of how he approached me. His self-confidence. That is why I accepted his proposal. So that is the same way you need to put in a visa officer. Stand convincing. So if you are a guy and the visa officer is a woman, you need to job her. Let them know your sponsor is a great guy in Ghana, doing well, doing a lot of businesses. He's a well-to-do guy. And sometimes, if it's your uncle, the visa officer can go ahead and ask you, how many children does your uncle have or has? If you tell, oh, my uncle has a child, and even with their child, he has graduated as a medical doctor and he's working. So they will know that your uncle doesn't have any responsibility to take care of any child. So he can take care of you. But you go there and tell the visa officer your uncle has 3 children. And they are now also schooling. The visa officer deny you because your uncle cannot take care of 3 children, take care of you as well. So sometimes your stories, you shouldn't go and tell the visa officer the true story. That's what I'm saying. Even if you are lying, you should be able to defend it. Even if you are lying. So if your uncle or your stepbrother or your brother has 3 children or 4, that's something you should know that the sponsor will not sponsor you, will not pay because he's taking care of 3 children or 4. Do you think you pay for yours too? It's not convincing. So even if your sponsor has 3 children in reality, tell the visa officer he has only 1 child. You should sound convincing. That's what I'm saying. Even if you are lying, you should be very bold about it. Because the visa officer doesn't know your family, he doesn't know your uncle, what you are saying, and how confident you are. That will show because they are psychologists. So your confidence level. You know what people have told visa officers to get visa. You think everything people go to tell visa officers, they are all true. But even if you are lying, your self-confidence and you are saying it will give your approval. So guys, I think I've sound convincing enough. Yes. And I remember when I went for my interview, it was a young, beautiful lady. You understand? A young, beautiful lady. And I sounded so convincing. And she said, I'm approving your visa. I'm approving your visa. And the mistake that I did, and I'm using this opportunity to inform you guys, make sure every scholarship you have will reflect on what? On the I-20. I had 3 different scholarships. I had a graduate research, and that was only scholarship that reflected on I-20. And I had Dean Scholars Award plus Southern International another fellowship award. The fellowship award was given to me because of what? My research publication. Because I had a research publication. And I was also given a research assistance because of what? My research publication. And again, what? The Dean's Scholars Award. But only the graduate assistantship only reflected I-20. So I had to convince the officer with the proof. With the proof that these are the other scholarships I got. But the mistake I did, it didn't reflect on the I-20. So even if you are going with your personal funding or you are going with Empower, make sure the Empower scholarship is reflecting on the I-20. The I-20 is the final document that the visa officer will use to judge the case. So every scholarship you get, make sure all of them are reflected. If the I-20 come and it's not reflecting, send your DSO an email that, please, again, I got this scholarship, it did not reflect. They will update it and send you a new I-20. I hope you guys get it. So if you have any question about sponsor, you can come live. You can unmute yourself and ask, and then I have the comment section as well. You can ask your question. So it's time for questions. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Feel free and talk. Yesterday, this lady was like, I've not gotten my I-20. I always join the live, but I don't join. She said she joins us, but she doesn't join us on stage. If you join us as an audience or spectator, you are not helping yourself. I told her that you're not helping yourself. If you come and you're not joining us on stage, you don't tap on the link. So I don't know why you came. You are using your bundle. Bundle is expensive. And I'm also sharing my expensive time with you. So if you come and watch and go, and her interview is next month, 25th July, and you are not joining us on stage, that you are waiting for I-20, even if you are waiting for I-20, join us, build your story, watch my 16 videos, 16 question and answer videos mostly asked. Get a jot and a pen. The Bible says, make the vision clear. You cannot tell me you have a vision to study in the US. You are not putting on your interview on a pen and paper. If you do that, you are being funny. I will tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth. Because for me, when I was going for the interview, I had to write it down. Why this school? I wrote it. Why this university? I wrote it. What I got? I wrote it. Everything, the 16%, I wrote it. So you cannot tell me that you want to be approved and you're not writing whatever you want to go and tell the visa officer. You understand? So, guys, questions. If you have any questions, you can ask me before we start the live session. We are done with 20. I've spoken for 25 minutes. So we are using the next 5 minutes to take questions. Please, I know most of you join. Who are joining? I'm seeing Matt, Patrick Achia, Benedict Jr., and Alexander. So are you guys all telling you're fully funded? You guys, you are fully funded or what? Hey,
Yeah,
you ask questions. Ask questions. Ask
yeah,
questions. Yes, hello.
hello. Yeah,
Hi.
Mr. Joshua.
Yes.
Yeah, please, this is Patrick.
Patrick, you can go ahead and ask
Yeah.
your question. Is there a question?
Okay, yes, a question.
Okay, go ahead and ask.
So my question is, me that I got $20, $2,000 scholarship, partial scholarship, and then Empower approved loan from Empower, and and then two of my brothers are also willing to sponsor me. So me, my case like how do I present me when they ask you who's your sponsor or this, how do I start? How do I present my case?
Come again.
Okay, I was saying I have $2,000 scholarship from the school.
2,000.
Yes,
And
dollars
what's your
from
deposit?
the deficit is $52,125. Then
Is it true?
approved loan. Yes,
Wow, that's huge. So how much is
yes.
Empower willing to pay?
Empower gave me approve of that 53,400.
Hey, wow, that Empower, at least is good. At least you got a scholarship and the
Yes.
Empower is taking care of others. So
Yes.
for you yourself, you need to build a strong story on how you are going to pay the loan.
Okay.
Repay back the loan. That's why I always say that most students who go with Empower are denied. Why? Because they are not able to convince the visa officer how they are going to pay the loan. How you're going to pay back the loan to Empower. And yeah, if you're able to sound convincing, the visa officer will approve you.
And then two of my brothers too are willing to sponsor $32,000.
Good. So I always say that get scholarship, get Empower, and still get a sponsor. Because in case Empower's funds doesn't get to the school very early, at least you have other sponsors who can be able to pay the money before Empower also funds dropping. You understand? So at least you need to build a strong story. Your case is good. You are left with a strong story to what add to your scholarship. And I think you need to be approved. As I said, I had one of my clients. She was going to study in Harvard. She got an Empower as well as what scholarship from Harvard University. Is it Harvard? Yeah, Harvard. Oh, it's not Harvard. Yes, it's Harvard. Yeah.
That is Harvard, yeah.
Yeah, it's Harvard. So, yeah, she went and she was approved. I had to train her on how she's going to build on that. And you see, the lucky thing is when she went, she was only asked how she was going to pay back the loan. Because she got a scholarship. I think her tuition was cost of attendance $100,000, and she got 57,000 scholarship. And the other was 43 or what was taken by Empower and the credit union in her school. And that was how come she went. And that was the only question that they asked. You see, that's why today's topic is very important. Why this school? Why this? What are you going to? All these responses. The major thing. That's why are you going? How are you going to pay for the deficit? Most of the visa officer put that question at the last. Because if you're able to stand convincing on how you are going to pay for your deficit, that is how the visa officer will approve or deny you. And if you're going with Empower, you need to be able to convince the visa officer how you are going to pay backward the loan. And that is how the visa officer will approve you. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Um,
I think the last time you told me that I should just get like something like a letter from where I'm currently working, like I'm going on study leave, and then they'll be paying me during my what my leave, something like that.
yes, and mostly I tell people that probably if you are traveling on a steady leave, So as you'll be schooling that 2 years for your masters, you still be paid. So I don't know the 2 years. At least there'll be an amount of money that it can accumulate for you to what? At least pay parts of the loan. And if it's real, you need to go with a letter to prove to the visa officer that you are going to what, be paid on a steady leave. Yeah. So it's like you are going on a steady leave with pay. You need to get a formal letter from your boss to that effect. That's the only way visa officer can know that what you're indeed you're going to be paid. You understand? Yeah. So that's basically it. Yeah.
I think that's where I'm having an issue there, because where I'm working, I'm working as accountant in the Ghana Armed Forces, but I'm not sure that letter they will give you.
So whether they will give you that letter or not, that's what I'm saying. It's about how confident you are. You see, right now, if you know the number of Ghanaians who are applying for visa, there are a lot of them. That's what I'm saying. In the interview, the US is not a country that even do documentation.
Yeah.
The French countries, for that, those countries, like Cote d'Ivoire, the French people don't like to come to America because of what? The language barrier, the French and English. You understand? So if you go to a place like Cote d'Ivoire, there's a high probability of visa officer wanting to see a document, because there are few people or few Cote d'Ivoire, Abidjan people who are applying for visa. And right now, it's Ghanaian that are going to fill those numbers there. So for that side, they cannot ask for a document because there's no pressure on them. So they will have time to look through documents. But Ghana Embassy, there are a lot of people applying there. So the day you go for interview, you see what I'm talking about. Every day, visa officers are interviewing more than 100 students. You understand? So there are a lot of people in the queue. So if you're able to speak so boldly, visa officer will not even ask for what documents shows that your school, your job. The girl that I will talk about, she was working at Confonochi Teaching Hospital. Even though she got that letter, but visa officer did not ask her. She spoke, and that was it. Oh, once I leave, I'm going to be paid every month, and I don't know if the 2 years that money will accumulate can pay part of the loan, and that's how I'm going to pay back the loan. You understand? They're not asking a document to prove. So, bro, that's something. The mock interview. If you are going for the interview in Ghana, the only hope you have is the mock interview. Train yourself well. Come, let us shape you. Let us build a story for you. And that is all. If you're able to do that, and you speak very boldly and articulately, this officer will approve you. You understand? Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. And then I think my last question.
Okay, you can ask.
I was just thinking like I can also, let's say, get any letter, maybe like a job offer from a different institution, and then add it to my document. Like I'm having let's say a job offer that after my graduation, this is the offer that is available for me, or this is a position that when I'll come and fill, and then they are willing to pay me this amount.
Come again.
I was saying, I was also thinking if I can get like an employment offer letter, like offer of employment from maybe I have a friend that works in one of the real estate company. Like I will get a employment offer there that maybe the person maybe on the then they'll state on the employment offer that after my graduation, this is the position that is there for me to come and fill, and then this is what they are going to pay me. Yes.
Exactly. So do anything in your power to get any document. US Embassy doesn't deal with documents, but make sure every document you think will help you get the visa to go with it. Because whatever you are saying, you need to get documents to approve it. Though they might not ask, but sometimes they will ask. Especially if the visa officer, you are not sounding convincing enough. They will be like, can I have a proof? Do you have any documents to back it? Though I know they will not ask. They will not ask, but please make sure I've done a video on that. Documents, both compulsory and supporting documents you need to go to the interview. Make sure
I've done those documents. Yes, I've watched it.
So gather your document, get a clear bag. You can go to any bookshop, you get a clear bag. I think it's just
I have some.
Yeah, so you put all your documents in it, and make sure that you need to divide the documents into two.
Okay.
Your passport, service fee, MRV fee, DS-160 confirmation,
Okay.
your passport, I-20. They should be in front of, yes, so that when you get to the embassy, you not mix all the documents and you'll be shivering.
Oh, okay.
You understand? That alone can create tension for you. So please, service fee, MRV fee, passport, I-20, DS-160 confirmation. These are the most important documents the visa officer wants. And then at the entrance, there will be somebody at the entrance to guide you. Put all those documents in your passport. Service fee, service, MRV, I-20, and DS-160 put in your passport. So when you get to the counter, that is what you're going to give it to the visa officer. So the visa officer, the most two documents to check is your service fee, the I-20, that's what she's going to, and the DS-160, you scan the DS-160, then every information filled on the DS-160 will show on the computer. So when you're answering those questions, they'll be giving remarks on every question you answer.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So that's what you do.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is there any other question? Is there any other person who would like to ask questions? It's question and answer, and then we start with the interview.
So thank you for the time. My question is concerning the sponsorship. If the person, you have somebody who is sponsoring you and you are also adding some amount of money, you have some scholarship, and your current workplace have also offer you some steady leave with some amount of pay. Would you have the time to be able to list all that within the small time they'll give you to explain to them? I don't know, but I still see
your line is breaking.
I'm seeing that
Uh-huh.
I have a sponsor who is not sponsoring me. My deficit is too much, so my sponsor is there.
Your deficit how much? Your deficit how much?
It's 26,400 something. Yes.
20. Okay. Okay, I'm listening.
So my sponsor is there, and I'm also sponsoring some part. And the school have given me a scholarship of 3,500. And then my company have also given me, they have approved my steady leave with the pay. But what I want to understand is that what I have for my note, they seem to be lengthy. Like I'm afraid maybe I won't have the time to be able to explain all that. So like I don't know whether there are some things I have to opt out or.
So the information you're giving me, that's the same way as I explained earlier. I've been awarded a $3,500 scholarship. My deficit of, then you mentioned deficit, $36,000 will be catered by my uncle. This, and also this other uncle. If you have two sponsors, mention all the two, mention their name, take it one after the other. My deficit of $36,000 will be taken care of by my two uncles. The first person is in the name of what? Mr. Kofi Odro, who does this. Then he has an annual income of that. He believes in this. Maybe he took off, you done undergraduate, and is willing to do that. My second sponsor is in the person of what? This person. Then you said the same thing. The visa officer, though I know the time is limited, but when it comes to this place, the visa officer will be willing to listen to that side. It's very important. You've paid visa fee, so the visa officer, you have like 3 to 5 minutes, but you should be able to speak when it comes to who is going to sponsor you. For 36,000, you need to sound convincing for the visa officer to approve you. You understand?
It's 26,000, not 36. 26,000.
Sorry?
It's 26,000, not 36.
It's just an example, bro. You know your story more than me. Just an example.
Thank you.
Yeah, so at least we are going to start the mock interview very soon. So you need to come, let us ask you questions, and if there are questions, we correct you before you go for your interview. You understand?
Hello.
Hi.
This Portia, please.
Portia, okay. Are you bringing me money?
Hopefully soon.
Tell your husband to bring me money, Portia.
Okay, I'll tell him.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, I actually have, mine is 40,000. That's what my husband is supposed to pay.
Mm-hmm.
$40,000, yes. And I didn't get any scholarship. I think I told you this the other time, was it yesterday,
Yeah.
from the school. So all the sponsorship will come from my husband.
Sure.
Yes. How to defend this correctly and accurately is the problem.
I hope you are listening to me when we started the section. I
Yes,
hope you are listening.
please.
Then I
Yes,
don't think we
please.
should have a problem.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I've also gone through your 16 questions as well.
The 16 questions. I
I've
also
done my homework.
good. So me, if I give you homework and you do it, then you should be fine. You go to the interview, you pray, you get to the interview, you do your part. Whether you be approved or not, it will depend on this officer. But at least you need to sound convincing. You need to sound convincing. You need to sound convincing.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to
And
sound
also, with my course, why I
Mhm.
chose this program on my course,
Mhm.
at first I didn't inform that I was only talking about the position I'll be assuming when I return to my home country. But when I watched your 16 questions, I realized that you said I should have a problem that I'm solving.
Mhm.
It shouldn't only be, yes. So I was able to sit down to deduce a problem that I'll be solving. And then I added the position I'll be assuming and the impact I'll bring to the organization. So
Yes.
I'll mute my mic for now. When we start with the mock, then I can bring
So
in this.
if you really watch my other live stream, the moment I ask you that what what why this program, most of the times the next question that follows is what do you do for a living? You
Yes, please.
understand? Yes, the reason why I do is that why this program, you see, you need to be able to connect your current, because I always say that your boss is paying you every month because your boss has identified a problem in the community and your boss is solving it. So you help your boss to solve that problem. So at the end of the month, the monies your boss have gained or received or the profit he has made, then he will pay all the workers.
Okay.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yes, I get it.
I did an internship at Salon Pharmacy. What we do is that we produce medicine, paracetamol syrup. But somebody will have a headache, and we are doing that for kids, paracetamol syrup for baby kids and adults. Someone will have headache, and that's a problem. Headache is a problem. So that person will go to the pharmacy to get paracetamol syrup. So when they buy the syrup, so at the end of the day, we are manufacturing the paracetamol syrup. My boss will order everything, the chemicals we're going to put in the machine to mix and everything. So out of the profit my boss makes at the end of the month, then he pays us. You understand? So mostly you need to inculcate or you need to connect your current job to the program you're going to do.
Okay.
So let's say you are working with a bank, a financial institution, and you did the MBA, a bachelor's in business administration.
Yes,
So
please.
that knowledge you had, that is why you are in the bank. Right now, the bank, what are you doing? Maybe with the MBA, you find out you specialize in finance. Finance is money. So you are working with a bank, Cal Bank or GT Bank, to protect people's money. So you want to gain in-depth knowledge. That's why you're doing MBA in specialization or concentration in finance, because currently you are working with Cal Bank, and this is the problem you are solving with people's money. So you want to gain an in-depth knowledge to come back to your position to solve a particular problem, because maybe the finances of the people in the community is weak. So you want to help them to invest their money. You understand? That is why
Yes,
you're going
please.
to school. So we go to school to solve problems.
Okay.
So then when they ask why this program, then we connect it towards the current job you are doing. That is how it works.
Okay. And I wanted to also voice out my husband's job, what he's doing, and to see if, I don't know, it really makes sense with the funds I have to pay.
Yes, that's it. Because those officers, they know that most Ghanaians don't get a good salary. They know. You understand? And in life, if how do I even put it? If you are salary earner in Ghana, it will be difficult to pay $40,000. Let's face facts. Even if your husband is taking 5,000 a month, 5,000 cedis a month, he has a wife and has kids and he has bills to pay. 5,000. How much is your husband saving? And how much is he earning? I don't know what the year to pay that $40,000 a year. You understand? So even if your husband is a salary earner, at least create a story. Let the police officer know that aside his job business, he has his own business. Whether it's true or not, you are the one defending it. That's what I'm saying. Even if you are lying, you should be able to defend it. He does this business aside what working at where he works, because and people who does their business, Ghana, all the rich men, they do all their own business. Go and check the records. People who does their own business, they are rich. So your husband cannot pay $40,000, even if he's taking $10,000, 10,000 cedis a month in Ghana. He can't pay $40,000. About $40,000 compared to cedis.
That's 6 billion a check.
That's 6 billion a check. That's 6 billion a check. It's still original. So I get 10,000 cedis. If you multiply that money, that cannot buy 12. Do you think you can get 600,000 cedis? You see,
No.
This is, let's face it, this is not, that's what I'm saying. This is not about spiritual or be Yemen. We need to do our calculations and think critically about your situation. And you know that the visa officer denied you because for calculations, there is a system. So when it comes to visa, there's nothing like witches or Baye, me, I don't believe. If you believe, that's you. I mean, let's face fast. Let's take pen and paper. Let's do a calculation. You understand? If you do a calculation, you and I will know that the visa officer is supposed to deny you. Because you only tell the visa officer, your husband is a salary. How much does he earn? 5,000 cedis. How can somebody who earns 5,000, 10,000 pay for $40,000? It's not real. It's so. It's so. You understand? So your situation, if your husband alone can't take care, you can have your father. My husband will be sponsoring me this amount. My father to be sponsoring. Yes, at least that one make. Unless your father is a business who is into businesses, real estate company, he has money to do that. He can support you.
So that means I have to provide 2 bank statements.
Yes, if your husband's finances is not enough, add an extra sponsor.
The interview date is so dreary.
I will interview. When is your interview?
8th July.
Oh, but I still have time. You can talk to. I don't know who you're going to talk to. Talk to your father. Talk to your mother. Talk to your brother.
So when it happens that way, it means that I have to talk to the school to add that to my I-20.
No, because the I don't know if your school, the family funded, they put your husband name there.
They did a husband, yes.
They put the name there.
Yes. No, just husband. They didn't put the name there.
They just wrote husband.
Yes, please.
But it's under family funding.
Yes, please.
We still have time. You can, if you just, today is 22nd. It's not late. You have like 2 weeks to your interview. So within 2 weeks, just work things quick. By Wednesday, you should be able to get a sponsor. You can tell the school to update that you've realized that you understand. Yeah.
Okay. But can there be a question that why is my company not sponsoring me and my husband?
It's not compulsory your company will sponsor you, no. Your company, you are working for them and they pay you. Yeah. So once the company pay, they don't have any business to do with you. You understand?
But the issue here is the reason for pursuing the masters is to fill a gap in the company. I don't know if you get it.
That's what I'm saying. But is your company willing to sponsor you in reality? Is your boss willing to give
No.
out a statement? Then
No, it was actually a position that was brought forward. It was like if you have the means, you can go further and then you come in to assume that position.
Yeah, so your company can sponsor you to go to school. Your father can sponsor, your husband can sponsor you. So if you're going to tell the visa officer your company is sponsoring you, meanwhile you don't have documents to back it, then why do you go and tell the visa officer?
Makes sense.
You get it. So if your company is sponsoring me, I had a friend. The company was sponsoring. The boss gave him his own personal bank statement, and even the company statement. You understand? So such a situation, you have proof that the company will be sponsoring you, but if you don't have proof, why do you tell the visa officer? What if the visa officer asks you to show proof that the company is sponsoring you? In such a situation, what are you going to say? Because you know your it's lies. And the moment the visa officer gets to know you are lying, it's a denial because you are lying. If you are lying, you should be able to defend the lie. If you can't defend the lie, forget it. One guy sent me a message. He said he had traveled to South Africa. If you travel to South Africa, there should be a proof in your passport. Meanwhile, you don't have any proof, but you are lying. And he was denying. So please, if you are lying, you need to defend that lie. So if you don't have any proof to defend that lie, please don't go and lie. You understand? Any other questions? Then we should start with the mock interview. 15 minutes gone already. So guys, if there are no questions, you can join us. Let me put the link again for the last time. I'm putting the link in the comment section. So anyone who is ready for mock interview, let us train you. Right now, we are done with the questions. This time, we are back to business. Join me and let's start with the mock interview. We have, I'm going to spend 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we have like 40 minutes to spend here. Then I can now go and chill small. Let me go to the beach and have fun. Yeah, so anyone who is ready, let's keep it rolling. Hey, I'm seeing 4 people on the stage, so nobody's ready for mock interview first.
Yes, I'm ready.
Who is this? Benedict Jr.
Max.
Oh, Max.
Max, yes.
Okay.
I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. Tell me about your school.
Yes, I have been admitted into UMFK for 4 intake. I have a cost of attendance of 29,457. I was awarded 2 scholarships that sum up to $3,500. And then my deficit is 25,000. I think 25. Let's say 25,000. Yes.
What are you going to do in the US? That's my third.
I'm going to the US to study associate degree in computer science at University of Maine, Fort Kent. Yes.
I didn't get it. Can you come again? What are you going to do in the US?
I'm going to the US to study my associate degree in computing at the University of Maine, Fort Kent, with computer science concentration.
Can you tell me why did you choose this university? So why did you choose university, and tell me about the university? These are the same question, but I was trying to change it. You understand? Why did you choose this university, and tell me about your school? So you can tell the visa officer the name of the school, the city and the state is located in, and what makes your school popular. What is your school good at? You understand? It's not that the visa officer can change the question. That's why you need to your school's website there. You need to dive there. You need to be reading every article. Read everything about the school. Get knowledge. So that when you get there, it wouldn't be. So why did you choose this university?
I choose University of UMaine, Fort Kent after thoroughly searching and considering of several factors. First, the university have an excellent reputation for my chosen field, that's computer science. UMaine Fort Kent is also known for their academic excellence, supportive environment, and opportunities for personal and professional development. It is and its location is conducive to achieving my educational and career goals.
Why? How many schools did you apply?
I applied to two schools, University of Maine, Orono, and then University of Maine, Fort Kent. I chose University of Maine, Fort Kent because of their excellence, their academic excellence, supportive environment, opportunities for personal and professional development, and its location being conducive to achieve my academic goals, and also because of their strong industrial connection that can help me after my studies.
There are over 5,000 universities in the US. Why did you apply to only 2 schools?
Yes, before I applied, I joined a webinar with my current student counselor, Matthew, Mr. Matthew, and then he introduced University of Maine Fort Kent to us. But through him, I realized the University of Maine had a lot of campuses. So after the webinar, I went through the university website. I realized that UMaine Fort Kent has their academic performance aligned with my career goals. So I decided to opt in for UMaine Fort Kent.
How did you hear about this university?
Yes, the webinar that was organized online. So I happened to join the webinar, and we were introduced to the university by the student council, and then we were taken through the application processes and some of the available scholarships, and as well as some opportunities for international students as well.
Can you tell us some of the courses you'll be taking?
I'll be taking courses like Introduction to Computer Science, Introduction to Programming like JavaScript, Python, and C programming in my first semester.
So, what are your plans after school?
Yes. After my studies in the United States, I have planned to return back to my home country, Ghana, to apply what I've learned in the United States to the development of Ghana. And also, my current workplace, my director have promised me a higher role as a computer engineer after my studies. And he have promised me this one with a letter, which I have it here. I'll show it to you. And also,
what do you
sorry,
do for
let
a
me take
living?
it again.
What do you do for a living?
Yes, I'm currently the manager of Top City KS Company Limited, where I am. My duties are supervising works that are ongoing and also inspecting ready jobs before delivery to customers, and as well as training new staff, and also troubleshooting in the company and taking care of any technical issues in the company, as well as preparing budget and reports for the company.
How were you able to secure your scholarship?
Yes, the scholarships are two. One is University of Maine housing scholarship, and that one was given. It was a merit scholarship that was given to me because of my academic performance. And the other one is an early decision scholarship. When I got admission, I decided to request my I-20 very quick. So the school have decided to award me $2,000 scholarship because of my the way I acted fast.
How are you going to pay for your deficit, or who is your sponsor?
Yes. My deficit of 25,957 will be covered by first my senior brother, who is my primary sponsor, and he has set aside 25,000 savings specifically for my education. He is a contractor and owns a mobile money vending business in Ghana, and he has a stable income. He is fully prepared to cover my tuition fees, books, and supplies expenses, and any other costs that may arise. Additionally, I have been awarded a partial scholarship from UMFK House and an early decision award of $3,500, which will help reduce the overall financial burden. And I also have set aside personal savings of 7,834 from my current place that I have been saving over the past 4 years for my education, which I plan to use for my living expenses as well. I have also been given a steady leave with pay throughout my stay in the United States. My senior brother is sponsoring me because he believes in my aspiration, career goals, and he have been planning with me how to fund my education for the past 3 years when I lost my dad. With the combination with the combined support of my brother, the scholarship, and personal savings, I'm confident that I have the financial resources needed to successfully complete my studies in the United States without any financial difficulties.
Have you traveled outside your country?
No,
Are you married?
yes, I'm married with a little girl, 2 years, 4 months, and
Do you have a child?
one, yes, I have a little girl of
So when you
2 years.
travel outside, if you travel to the US, how are you going to take care of your family?
Yes, currently my wife is a fashion designer, and we have an apprentice of about, I think they are 4 years, four apprentices, and he earn about $20,000 a month, a year, and he's able to step in for all the responsibilities when I'm away. Currently, our little girl is in one of the expensive college schools in Ghana here, and sometimes if I don't even have the means to, she steps in to do that. So whilst I'm away, I'm much confident that she'll be able to take all the responsibilities. Also, my savings totally is sum up to 14,000 US dollars, but I've decided to take only 7,000, a little lower than 8,000 to sponsor my education, but the remaining balance will be given to them to support any needs in the family whilst I'm away.
All right, thank you for coming. So guys, any feedback, any suggestions on his interview? So guys, those on stage, please. When somebody is having his interview, please listen to his responses and everything, and what do you call it? You should be able to give a remark or feedback to what this person is talking about. Don't only listen to others, criticize him. If he's doing well, we all here to support each other. Because it's not your turn, you don't listen to. No, we all need to listen, and you need to correct him. And if there's any feedback or reviews, we review and then help him out. You understand? I'm not the only person who has knowledge. Probably there's a knowledge you have that you can share or give it to our brother, which is going to help him get his visa. You understand? So please, if you are live, let's all listen to him. Pay attentive. Stop whatever you are doing, and let's all listen and help him out. You understand? So please, is there anything, any suggestion, any feedback on his responses? Anyone? All right, so I think overall, you did well. Averagely, you did well. But my issue with you is that, bro, there are a lot of people in the queue. It looks like your confidence level is down. And the only way to build your confidence level is to be joining this mock interview. The more you speak, the more your confidence level is built up. Then you have just 3 to 5 minutes. It looks like you are so relaxed, bro. Time no deal. If it's Cote d'Ivoire, fine, because few people go there. You can relax and speak. But please, this is Ghana. If you're going to Ghana, there are a lot of people in the queue. Don't speak so fast and don't speak so timid. You need to be bold, confident, relax, and speak. Chest out and speak well. Look into the eyeballs of the visa officer and speak articulately. But at least trying to be fast a bit. Don't be so timid. And if you speak so fast, more fast, the visa officer can't hear you. Because one, our accent is quite different from theirs. So you need to relax and talk. But that means relax. My sponsor is always going. There's no time. You understand? And I think, I don't know if you've gone through the 16 questions. I don't know if you've gone through it. You've written it down. So if you are married and you've written, where is Max? Have you done the assignment? The assignment is
Yes.
Yeah, so even if
Yes,
after
I've done.
even after this live stream, you can give the questions to your wife. Right now, I know if you're married, your friend is your wife. Give it to your wife, and let your wife be asking you to build your confidence. You understand? The
Okay.
more you are
Yes.
being asked, the more it increases your self-confidence. You understand?
Yes.
And be checking on my other live stream. You guys see for the live stream, our people can be correct them. So me, if I were you, you need to be watching the other live stream. And if you understand their broad groups and the people share their transcript, their interview transcript, please be reading them. Those who were denied, try as much as possible. What do you think this person got denied? This person got approved. How was his responses? So if you understand their broad groups, mostly for me, I share people's transcripts. So that at least you need to be reading them. Where you want to get to in life, others have gotten there. Someone has been approved. You want to be approved, right? Our aim is to get you approved. Somebody has taken the lead. You was approved. They shared their transcript. Go through them. Whether the person was approved or not, go through them. Try and find out why do you think this person got denied. You need to understand. So that's how you grow. That's how you build yourself for the interview. You understand? So all right, thank you for coming. Any other person? The next person should unmute themselves and let's keep it rolling. Who is the next person? Richie's family agree you, sir. Please, can I get fully funded scholarship in GGP of 3.6, 3.86? Yeah, 3.86 is a good GPA. I don't know if it's over 4.0. If it's over 4.0, then you get a very good class and you'll be able to secure fully funded scholarship. Only if you are working hard, you are sending code emails to more professors to get a good graduate assistantship that can cover your tuition, living expenses, and everything. And please, sir, can I get the 60 questions? It's 16, 16. And please go on my YouTube channel. I think that was like my last 5th video. If you go to my videos, go to my channel, JC Consult, you go to my videos, you tap on videos, you scroll down, you see that. Let me show my phone is here. Yes, so you go to my channel, so go on YouTube. If you have the YouTube app, go on YouTube and just go to my channel. So I'm going to my channel right now. So this is view channel. And I'm at my YouTube channel right now. This is JC Con. So you click on videos. So the moment you click on videos, you scroll down like this, and you can see that there's a video here with a blue and yellow thumbnail, a blue and yellow thumbnail written on it. Why should I approve you this visa? And I've written on it 16 students visa question and answers, or 16 questions visa officers mostly ask F1 students. Please get a pen and a paper. Every day I'll say this. Get a pen and a paper. Write all the questions. Go through your statement of purpose and answer them. All the answers should be written down. Make the vision plain. It's in the Bible. Whatever is your dream, whatever is your vision, write it down. And I know most of you, aside studying the US, is your vision. There are other visions you have, but I know most of you have not written down. If you write it down, or you can write it on a sticky wall paper, the sticky wall paper, you write it, you make your vision plain. 2020, this August, my visa needs to be approved. So that anytime you wake up and you see it, you know that there's a dream. Your dream is to get your visa approved. And once you see it, you have 24 hours in a day. How much time are you spending to get your visa approved? How much work are you willing to put to get that scholarship? How much work are you sending professors code emails to secure that fully funded scholarship? If you're not doing that, then I'm sorry. Your dream cannot come to pass. Or you're not spending time to get what you want. Anyone ready? If anyone is not ready, I'm just reading comments. Hi. I sent you a message earlier that you should consider those under self-study, especially with work. I don't get your question. Those of you guys who have sent me message on WhatsApp, please join the live stream, ask your question. And I'm very busy and I'm responding to. I have over 300 messages on TikTok. 300 messages. Yes, I think tomorrow I'll come live on TikTok. I think 10 minutes to my live session tomorrow, and I think I'll come live on TikTok and inform all my fans or subscribers on TikTok that I'm coming live on YouTube. Please, if you send me questions on YouTube on TikTok, please join me live and ask the question. Let me answer you. Because I have over 300 messages, guys. The messages are many, and I'm very busy. So everybody should come live, ask the question. Let me get the answer. Then you can go ahead with the application. And Mira Gaming, come again with the question. It's not clear. And Nana would do Dakwa says, senior, my bro is sponsoring me $13,000. Cost of attendance, 10% scholarship, deficit 12,000. Same name. Do I need to add my personal funds? Yes. And all the people, if you're going to tell the visa officer you were working, you can't tell me you've been working for the past 3 years, 5 years, 2 years, and you are not going to the interview with your own personal funds. So that means you worked, you never stayed. Who does that? You work for 2 years. Don't come and tell me Ghana is hard and you spend all your money. Please, if you are paid 500 cedis, at least you need to what? So if that job is not help, get a new job or start your own business. If you do your own business, you make money than that 1,000 cedis you receive a month. I'm telling you, because you can't tell me you've been working. It doesn't make sense. Here in America, that's why I say if you're going to the interview, the principles that apply here in the US, it's the same thing that applies at the embassy. You can't tell me you've been working for 2 years and you don't have any money in your account. Huh? If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. You're going to tell the visa officer, oh, what do you do for a living? I've been working with this company for the past 2 years. I serve as managing director. These are my duties. And you don't have any proof. So all the 1,000 cedis or the 2,000, you spend all of them. Ghana is hard, so you spend. If Ghana is hard, doesn't mean if your job is not good, please quit it and get a new job. Because you can't tell me you've been working for the past 2 years and you don't have any money in your savings account. I'm sorry. So if you have a personal, if you have money in your savings, give it to your school to update it on your I-20. And you are going for the interview print. For me, I told my school I had to build my account. I gave it to the school. They updated it on my I-20, and they sent me a new I-20. You understand? If the visa officer sees that you have personal, that means you are a serious person. You are somebody who is responsible in life. You don't spend all the money that comes to you. You save some of them. You understand? Guys, hey, so you guys, nobody's ready for the mock interview.
I'm ready.
The live stream. I also don't be a spectator. If you are joining us and you are not interviewing, I don't see why you join us. All your data, you are joining us, you are watching. You just come and watch people talk, and you go. What have you gained? Nothing. Internet is expensive in Ghana. So if you come, make sure you are trained. Even if you are waiting for your I-20, join us. Tell us about the school. Tell us about the scholarship. You guys are running away from mock interview. Then the interview itself, what will it do? I was coaching this guy.
Boss, I'm here. I'm ready.
And I got him a date. I did his DS 160 and I helped him with the visa application. He asked his brother here in the US. I spoke with the brother. This guy is not serious. I gave him what? A link to join. That this group, they do mock. This guy never joined. Do you know a day to his interview, he canceled the appointment. A day to his interview, he cancelled the appointment. And I don't know if they like who does that, man? Just because you're not the one. Maybe I'll say what I want to say. You can choose to be serious or not. I don't know if you are the one who pays service fee, MRV fee, and you also paid for my service. You've paid me for service. All this money want to go waste. The US Embassy has taken their money. Me to have taken my money. Join interview, join. A date you are appointed, you cancel it because you yourself, you were not fully prepared. So he himself, he realized that he's going to be denied. And cancel your appointment. Huh? If you cancel your appointment, a date your interview, you cancel appointment. It's one of the, I don't know how to put it. Even if you're not prepared for the interview, go and say what you know and be denied. Than to cancel appointment shows you are not serious in life. How can you get an appointment with the whole US Embassy? As Biden as President Biden as the president, you have an appointment with US Embassy. It's more like you have an appointment by and you cancel it. Hey, is that how you are? I'll speak the truth. I'll speak the truth. If you can choose not to come and life, enjoy other people's life. Those other people are doing life, they will not speak the truth to you. You go and you'll be denied. Me, I don't care. I will speak the truth to you. As far as it's my life, yeah, we speak the truth. And I will discipline you, I'll put you on the mark so that my dreams will come to pass and your dream will come. Yes, me, even if I have 5 people join me every day and all the 5 guests approve, I like it. Then 100 people will join me live and none of them will be approved. Then we have all wasted our time. Please. We are serious. This is serious something. Yes, when you come here, it's a serious business. My old friend, I always say this, she used to come home and teach me. And I got my visa and she didn't get it. So I have to help her to come to the US. And I told her, please, you are my friend. But mock interview, please, let's put friendship aside. This is a serious business. And say, hey, you're too harsh on me. I said, no, I have to be harsh. She was complaining. She went and she was denied again. Right now, I'm still preparing for fall 2025. Next year, I'm preparing her again. You see? And you waste money. You think I'm harsh on you? You're the one wasting money on your time. And your dream to study in the US will never come to pass because you are relaxed. We need to push you. I remember when we were in school, the teachers that were being mentor, beating us. They were the ones who shaped us to who we are today. The teachers who come, they pamper you. They are the ones that made that guy that can say his appointment. It's not serious. But those teachers, we do mentor. Today, if you ask me 2 times, the multiplication table, even today, I'm 32 years. What I was disciplined 20 years ago, I still have it here because of the discipline the teachers gave to us. Please, don't come and waste my time and waste your time and your money. You pay service fee, visa fee, and again you're denied. No, I'm not here. So please, if you are ready, unmute yourself and let's go. Right now,
I'm ready.
Yes, I have like 10 minutes. So maybe I'll take 1 or 2 people, then we end this live session. Please, my 16 question, go and do the assignment. Right? Make the vision clear. All right. Who is ready?
I'm ready, boss.
I'm also ready. Okay, Portia. So then when you're done with Portia.
Yeah, but I think we've done it. Or...
No.
We've not, okay.
No. I was just asking my questions earlier on.
Tell me about your school. So in the next 10 minutes, it's 3:50 here in the US. In the next 10 minutes, I'm ending this live session. Because I'll spend another 30 minutes. That's the plan. So, Portia, let's go 5 minutes, then we take the last person, another 5 minutes, then we end the session. Portia, tell me about your school.
Okay, so my school is Worcester State University in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just like that. Tell me about your school. Hey, Portia, I corrected somebody right a few minutes ago. Tell me about this university. Tell me the name, where your school is located.
Okay.
And connect it to what? Your program. Oh, my school is well known for what? Maybe MBA. My school is best known for it, and they've been awarded the best college or best university when it comes to what? This. There's a professor in the school. Like, tell me about the school. There's a professor in the school whose research work is something that interests you. You understand? It's more like, tell me about this university. Tell me about the school. So it's the same thing. I just have twisted it. I remember a friend of mine went to the interview. I trained, asked him certain questions. He went to the interview. It's more like, who's your sponsor? Maybe on the interview, ask you, and you go and they ask who is paying for the deficit, and you are stuck because it's the same question, please. So you can, yeah. The scholarship you are awarded and everything, you can tell us. So tell me about your school.
Okay, so my school is Worcester State University in Massachusetts, and it offers unique programs in nonprofit management. And my program is the Master's in Nonprofit Management with a specialization in nonprofit management as well. My school offers unique programs that met my preference, and this is aligned to my career goal. My research interest is nonprofit management, and I chose this course because of Dr. Shiko Gato, who has a similar research interest, and that met my preference, and that is why I chose Worcester State University.
How many schools did you apply to?
I applied to 2 schools, that is Kogad Business School and Worcester State University, and Worcester State was the best choice for me. I chose Worcester State because it offers unique programs that met my preference, and this is aligned to my career goal. The school has professors who are expertise in nonprofit management, like Dr. Shiko Gato, who is the coordinator for nonprofit management, and his research of interest was similar to mine. That is why I chose Worcester State. And the professors in the school's topmost priority is to see students successful and ensure that they become a better version of themselves. And this in turn will improve my learning experience.
What are you going to do in the US?
I'm going to the USA to pursue a Master of Science in Nonprofit Management with a specialization in nonprofit management at Worcester State University.
How did you hear about this university?
I did a lot of research online using the usnews.com and the Masters portal, and also a professor from my previous university also introduced me to Peterson's Guide, which has a list of accredited universities from the USA. And after the research, I chose Worcester State University to be my best choice.
Why did you choose this program?
Hello?
Well, why did you choose this program?
Okay, as an HR assistant at Ghana Geological Survey Authority, I realized that my organization depends heavily on the government and some few institutions for funds, and this has been inadequate to ensure that their operations is successful. So I chose this program because it will give me the opportunity to assume a senior role as a fundraising manager. With this, I will design and implement new strategies by training and leading a team of employees on how to diversify and explore alternative funding from external sources to achieve the organizational goals.
What do you do for a living?
I work as an HR assistant at Ghana Geological Survey Authority. Some of my duties are, I work hand in hand with the HR manager to perform recruitment and selection of the right applicant for the job, compensation and benefit packages, training and development of new employees, and
How long have
also employee management.
How long have you been working with this institution?
I've been working with this institution for almost 2 years now.
Is there any? Have you been able to save by working with this institution?
Yes, I've been able to save.
Is there any? Can you show me any proof to that?
No. I don't have a proof with me now. My plans after school is to return to my home country, to embrace my family, to make effective use of the skills and knowledge I've been equipped with to assume a senior role as a fundraising manager whilst leading and training a team of employees on the strategies to be adopted to help the organization achieve its funding goal. And also, I'll be returning to manage my clothing business that I have and to also partake in the humanitarian project that is being undertaken in my community as well.
How are you going to pay for your deficit?
My husband will be sponsoring my education. This is because he has so much interest in my personal growth and development, and he loves to see me attain a higher height whilst bringing my passion to life.
Have you traveled outside home country?
No, I haven't traveled outside my home country before. This will
Do
be
you know
my first
anybody in
time.
the US?
No, I don't know anybody in the USA.
Are you married?
Yes, I'm married with 2 kids.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you too.
And I'm stressed.
Thank you.
Yes, you see, you see, if you come to my live session, maybe after the third or fourth, I need to drill you because you see what this officer, you see, that's why I said this officer, they are looking for facts. So if you speak and your first 10 lines, you've spoken the facts, they'll cut you and go to the next question. Then they'll be typing. They are giving remarks because of a points beyond when you know, about the next question. No, I'm not remarks. Maybe I was convinced when I asked this student why this university. No, I'm not remarks. You understand? So the interview is for you to convince this officer on how he or she should approve the visa. You understand?
Yes.
Oh, and that's it. And that's it. I think you did well. I think there's more room for improvement. And today's topic.
The tension was severe.
Yes. That's how the interview is going to be. That's why people go to the interview and no. I think this is like your third or fourth time joining us. Am I lying?
This is the third time.
Third time. Good. So initially, I will pamper you. You come, but as we are going, I won't pamper you anymore. I need to pay attention for you so that you grow. That's how growth comes, and that's how your confidence level will be built up. You understand? But please, I think all the responses was good, but how because you don't have funding at all. And when I ask you how you're going to pay the deficit, you didn't sound convincing enough. And today, that is today's topic. So I don't know if you're listening to this live session when I began. I spoke a lot. Your husband's annual income, you did not mention it. And I said, even if your husband is working, you need to make your husband a big man who's paying for you. And if he does this business, even if there's no statement, or he does this job. And aside that, he also invests into this kind of business. What I say? Okay. By phone, interview also is by force. What I say? Hype him, be a hyper, make him big man that he should be able to pay the fees. You understand? So, and your situation, as we discussed, please, you need to get an additional sponsor. Yes, you need to get an additional. So, please, the last person. Let me take the last person. Let me end this crisis. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be live. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to do like maybe 3 p.m. to 3 here. So it's gonna be like Ghana 7 p.m. Yes. Tomorrow I'm gonna do. You're gonna lose like when it's 6 o'clock. People are still making their rounds. So tomorrow it's gonna be 7. So I'm gonna schedule the meeting immediately after this one. I'm gonna schedule tomorrow's meeting. So the last place 4 o'clock. My time is up, Dubai. Let me pick the last person. Or nobody's ready. Should I end the live stream today? Then continue tomorrow.
I'm here, sir.
All right. Tell me about your university.
Okay, so my university is Wayne State College, and then I'm going to pursue a bachelor's degree in biochemistry with a concentration in chemistry and health science at Wayne State College. And then, please, I don't know, is this the interview or I'm just telling you about
Oh,
the
this is
school.
an interview, yes. As far as I'm asking you questions, it's an interview.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wayne State College is a public college located in Wayne, which is in northeast Nebraska. It was founded in 1891 by James Powell, who was a maths professor from Fremont, and the citizens of Wayne. The
Why did you
school is
choose this
best.
university?
I chose this university because its bachelor's program in biochemistry with a concentration in chemistry and health science perfectly aligns with my aspirations of becoming a chemist in both clinical and research fields. Additionally, Wayne State College has advanced research centers and strong connection to industry partners, and this will provide me with valuable hands-on experience and unique networking opportunities. This holistic education approach
How many
will
schools
not
did you have?
only I applied to 3 schools, namely the University of Toledo, St. Louis University, and Wayne State College. I got admitted to all 3 schools, but I chose to study at Wayne State College because their bachelor's program in biochemistry with a concentration in chemistry and health science perfectly aligns with my aspirations of
Why did you
becoming
choose this
both.
program?
According to the World Health Organization, 3 out of the top 5 deadliest diseases in Ghana are viral. This highlights the critical importance of addressing viral infections within the country. Pursuing this program will equip me with essential skills such as pharmaceutical development, ethical research practices, public health education, and also offer me a comprehensive understanding of medications. I
What do you
plan
do
to
for a living?
leverage the I work as a healthcare assistant at Otak Vision and Healthcare Center, where we conduct community health screenings. Some of my roles include assisting in the planning and organization of the health outreaches, engaging with community leaders and members to encourage
Can I
participation
can
in
I see
this.
your employment letter or any proof that you work there?
Yes, sir.
Can you pass it?
Okay, here you go.
What are your plans after school?
Upon completion of my studies, my immediate plan is to return to Ghana and secure a position in a pharmaceutical company or research institution where I can leverage the knowledge and practical skill acquired during my studies to contribute to addressing healthcare challenges within the country, specifically viral infections, which is a significant health issue in Ghana. Long term, I aim to establish a research center that will be dedicated to combating viral infections and other prevalent health issues in Ghana.
Why the US and not your home country?
I chose to study in the USA, specifically Wayne State College, because their bachelor's program in biochemistry with a concentration in chemistry and health science perfectly aligns with my aspirations of becoming a chemist in both clinical and research fields. Additionally, Wayne State College has advanced research centers and strong connection to industry partners, which will provide me with valuable hands-on experience and unique network opportunities.
How did you hear about
This
this university?
I discovered Wayne State College after it was recommended to me by my high school counselor, Mr. Sarekwa, after which I did an online research about the school. On the college's website, I found detailed information about its biochemistry program with a concentration in chemistry and health science and state-of-the-art research facilities. I was very intrigued about the college's strong
Who
reputation
is
for
paying for your
academic
deficit?
Due to my academic credentials, I was awarded the President's Commencement Scholarship of $4,000, which covers approximately 53% of my tuition. My remaining deficits and living expenses will be covered by my elder sister, Abigail Hansen, who is a medical doctor at the Rojagbawi Municipal Hospital and a successful businesswoman as well. She is into the importation of medical laboratory equipment and also owns 2 supermarkets in Accra and Kumasi. She makes an annual income of 960,000 Ghana cedis, which is an equivalent of $64,000. Being in the medical profession herself, she has a first-hand understanding
Have
of the
you traveled
healthcare
outside the
challenges
US?
within the country. And therefore, no, I haven't.
Are you married? Are you married? Do you have kids?
I'm not married.
All
I
right,
don't
thank you
have
for.
any kids.
Do you know anybody in the US?
Thank you, sir.
Do you know
No, I
anybody in the
don't.
US? Thank you for coming.
I don't know anyone in the US. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you for coming. So I think we are done for today, And thank you guys for coming. And I think you did well. Yeah, because the interview, yes, what I did right now, that is what is going on at the embassy. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why you need to go through my system. Visa officers, they want to hear every question they ask. That's what I'm saying. That your first 3 sentences, you need to come out with a great point. So once the visa officer is okay or satisfied with the 3 points they're expecting, they will cut you and ask the next question. But there's no time. Some people, they have only 1 minute for the interview, just 1 minute, and they are done. You understand? So the visa officer will ask you at the end of maybe within 10 to 15 seconds. If he's okay with what you're saying, they'll cut you and ask, yes. So me, when you come right now, the interview, you are doing the interview right here before you go for the actual one. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. And if you're able to do that, then that's how your self-confidence will be built. So at the end of the day, if you get there, you'll be able to speak. You understand? Yes, so guys, I'm going to end today's live session. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT, I'm going to schedule the meeting right away. So join me tomorrow. And when you come live, share the link with other people. Share the link. The way you share our link, share the same link. So that any friend you have who will be also going for their interview. Yes. My dream is to get more Ghanaians get their visa approved. That is the dream. Not only Ghanaians, Nigerians, and everybody in Africa, my subscribers from Nepal, Pakistan, yes, Asia, whatever, China, America, everywhere. You understand? So my aim is that all the people who join my live session, they will be approved. Because, bro, we can't spend time training ourselves and you'll be denied. Never. We need to go and get a visa so that our dreams will come to pass. So, guys, thank you. Subscribe, so that when I come live, you'll be notified. That's the main reason why you're subscribing. You are subscribing so that anytime I come live or post a video. So for right now, I'm focusing on tomorrow like this. Maybe I'm working on doing scholarships. Right now, I'm focused on US, Canada. I think my next videos to be focusing on scholarships because most students are denied visa because of what? Scholarship. So from now to the ending of July, all my videos I'll be posting will be on what? Scholarship. Right? I'm focused on scholarship, how you're going to get scholarship, code emails, scholarship. Yes. Yeah, the scholarship are important. That's why those who don't have scholarship, you need to convince this officer how you're going to pay for your deficit. And that's the topic we discussed today. So guys, thank you all for coming and see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye-bye.